Welcome.
What's going on, everybody? Wheel of Whiskey back here at you again.
So I'm Chris.
I'm Chad.
And today we are doing something a little bit different. So for those of you watching this the day or within a couple days of it coming out, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, I hope everybody gobbled till they wobbled. I know I will.
And please don't do any Black Friday shopping. It's all month now and it's all online. There's no reason to get trampled to death at a Walmart over a TV.
Unless you're at the liquor store. Go. I will go Black Friday shopping for those.
All right, fair enough. So today, in theme with Thanksgiving, we're actually going to do a deep dive into wild turkey. So you can see the 4 bottles here. Turkey Day. I don't need to draw the lines for you, connect the dots, but what you got?
So I don't know if y'all have picked up on this yet, but between the two of us, I think it's safe to say that, Chris, you are the uber whiskey nerd of the two of us.
I am definitely nerdy.
You know things about all this. So in that, one of his favorite things to do is blinds. And he came up with this episode. I was going to be like, hey, what if we, manipulate the wheel a little bit? So we did Wild Turkey 101 for the Thanksgiving episode. And he's like, hey, you've got that old label Wild Turkey 101. If we get a new label, I've got the 8-year, the single barrel, and all that good stuff. So we could do a Wild Turkey blind. And he ran with it. And I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. Let's do it.
Yeah, so Wild Turkey, I've learned a few things about them in the last couple of months. So if you remember, actually last year they released that special release, the Jimmy Russell 70-year anniversary,
Yes.
70 years of him doing it. And that was an 8-year age-stated release. And when that came out, I learned that actually 101 proof is Jimmy Russell's favorite proof. That is his preferred proof for whiskey.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. Now we got 4 different bottles here, all clocking in at 101.
Yes. So that's why they have the 101. Now, a lot of people will view Wild Turkey 101 with kind of PTSD because in college they were doing shots of Wild Turkey 101 until they threw up everywhere or passed out or made bad decisions.
Who wants chowder?
Bottles.
Yes, and so a lot of people look at this as like the college bottle that you get wasted on, but actually it's really well regarded within the bourbon community, especially the 101. Is a really excellent pour for the price. It's still $25 around there, and it is just
it literally ticks all the boxes. It is cheap, it is available, and I guess that's the only two. It's cheap and available. It's good. And it tastes good everywhere. I knew there was a third one coming in.
And so it's a little spicy, so it stands up in cocktails. So it's a great bourbon to use for old fashions or whiskey sours or things like that. But then it's also good enough to drink neat. So after the Jimmy Russell 8-year age stated came out last year, they announced this year they're going to do a standard release 8-year age stated 101 that should be available all the time. So this is about $45, so it's about $20 more, but it has an 8-year age statement. Now, the traditional 101 is considered to be a blend of 6 to 8 years. That's what they claim on the back. They don't age state it, but the general consensus is that it is 6 to 8-year-old whiskeys. And then the Kentucky Spirit is actually their single barrel version of Wild Turkey 101. So Kentucky Spirit is also 101 proof, but it is a single barrel, also generally considered to be picked between 6 to 8-year-old barrels, but also not age stated. So all 4 of these bottles are going to be 101 proof. They all have the same mash bill. So all Wild Turkey bourbon has the exact same mash bill, which is 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. So they consider that a high rye, although in the modern, maybe when Jimmy Russell was first getting started 70 years ago, that was a higher rye content, but now with Four Roses, Bardstown, Bullet is considered more high rye. There's a lot of 20% and more rye content, and even 30% and more rye content in some cases. But Wild Turkey is still what people would think of when they think of a high rye bourbon. So my thought was, 101 as a shelf-stable product is still a batched product. The master distiller still creates these batches, and so we're going to compare 2 batches that are, let's say 8 years apart, roughly, maybe from when that was done to when this was done.
Yeah. So the thing about this bottle is I really can't even begin to tell you how old it is. I looked into a bunch of 101. like Chris was mentioned earlier, a lot of us have PTSD when it comes to bottles like this. I know I particularly do. And when I started whiskey, this was one of the bottles I swore I would never ever get back into because bad things. Like we went beyond shots. But you also understand this for me came out, and I really started getting into it about the same time that like Bacardi 151 was out there.
Okay.
So a lot of times we'd play shot roulettes with, is it 101 or is it 151?
Oh no.
So,
no, that sounds
college
terrible.
times today. Well, we weren't the smartest bunch out there. Luckily, we all lived through it. But I avoided this bottle for a long time until about a year ago. There was a liquor store in the same strip that the cigar lounges I hang out at a lot and play poker and whatnot that ended up going out of business. And they were going out of business for a while, and they just started selling everything ridiculously priced. I ended up getting a whole case of this for 95% off.
Yeah.
I paid about $14 for a whole case, 12 bottles.
Yeah.
And been working on them down and off. I've given them away. Like I used them as Christmas gifts that year. Down to my last 2.5 bottles. So we're steadily working through it.
Right.
But the 101 is, like Chris is saying, it's a phenomenal pour. It's one of those, it just ticks all the boxes. Like your young college kids will mix it and drink it, and it holds up good. And it's still got good flavor for those guys who just want to sip it neat.
Yeah. So they did a label redesign 12 to 18 months ago, and this is the just Wild Turkey 101, but under the new label. Then we have the 8-year age state and the single barrel. So it's an interesting. We thought it'd be interesting to blind them. We poured them all. They've been mixed up by Chad's wife. I have the answer key, but we do not know which is which.
Totally blind here.
We're going to be just tasting these, seeing how different you can make an expression of the exact same mash bill, exact same proof, but and in the same age range. And also, one other fact about Wild Turkey is that they do the heaviest char you can do on their barrels. So they're known for the alligator char, and that's supposed to bring a lot more flavor to the whiskey. So we're going to just go through. We have A through D. It's the same for both of us. We're going to taste it, kind of give notes, and then we'll see. We'll rank them. I'm not going to try to do any guesses. I'm just going to rank them in terms of my preference, and we're going to see how they stand up to each other. So, cheers.
Hey.
Let's give it some sniffs.
And that one comes off a little proofy.
Yeah, I'm getting like a buttery caramel. But there's definitely like a grain, like a grassy, like a spicy, grassy note as well.
Dare I say rye?
Some rye notes, maybe.
Yes. Mr. I don't really consider it a high rye, but
rye spice. There's definitely some good spices in there. It just reminds me of like hard candy. It's like that kind of like crystallized sugar, like that rock candy sugar.
That old-timey Christmas candy that you get in the box, like the little ribbons and whatnot, but without that sweet factor, just kind of that texture almost.
But there's like some green apple in there too, like kind of a tart apple. Like not green apple candy, like actual, like a Granny Smith.
I don't know if I'd go apple. Well, that rye is
it's spicy,
growing and growing and growing afterwards.
It's spicy,
but it's the good spicy.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of y'all probably know this. You have that that proofy spicy. It's just like it's hot. It's like, oh my gosh. This one's spicy. It's like flavorful spicy. Like you're tasting all this, kind of like Indian food. May not be like immediately hot, but it is. There's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, it's a good rye spice. Yeah, for me, when I'm trying to identify spice, and I may have said this in the video before, but like if the spice is here, like in my throat, that's usually a sign of a proof spice for me. If it's on like the surface of my tongue, that's usually a rye spice. and if it's more like in the sides of my tongue and then like in my cheeks, that comes across to me more as like a baking spice. So for me personally, that's how I kind of parse between the spices. So this is like, yeah, it's very good. I'm getting caramel, butter, rye spice. I'm getting some green apple, some rock candy, um, like super solid fall pour.
I don't know if I can go with the green apple thing, but I will.
Yeah.
I kind of get where you're going with that, but I'd almost say almost like a fruit tart,
Okay.
like a pastry
Mm-hmm.
tart, like a lemon tart custard kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's.
And there's some grass, like it's just like like the grainy, grassy note in there too.
The water rinse the old palate off.
It's usually how I go. All right. So let's see what B has.
I bet it's about 75% corn, 13% rye.
12% malted barley.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Huh? Yep, 12%.
It smells softer.
Oh man, it does. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was real worried about being able to tell differences between these because, like, I know it's easy for us to tell differences between like different distillers and blah blah blah. But to me, you were going like super, like these are all the same,
right?
But no, they very noticeable different on the nose between these first two.
And I've done before because you did give me one of the old label. Oh no, not you did give me an old label, but it wasn't with that one. Another friend of mine gave me an old label, and I did a triple blind where it was 2 of one and 1 of the other without me knowing what had 2 and what had 1, just to see on my own. I did that maybe a year ago, and the old label actually won that for me. I did identify which was which, and it was the old label that was better. I didn't identify which was which. I identified which one had 2 and which one had 1, but it was the old label that won. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah,
I don't know if this means anything, but this one,
a little darker.
B, gets quicker legs.
Oh, quicker legs. This smells grassier to me. This one didn't have any grassiness on the nose. This one I'm getting some of that like fresh cut grass.
So this one smells like that grass without the rye spice behind it.
Right.
So I would say like maybe fresh cut rye here and then just hay.
It's syrupier. Like this, I'm getting the sweetness for this one comes as through as like a simple syrup, like a very coating, oily.
I was gonna say this one, the mouthfeel is oilier.
Yeah, it's very coating.
But that makes sense when I told you that this one had quicker legs.
Yeah,
being oilier.
I don't, interesting. It does have a better mouthfeel, a weaker nose, in my opinion.
I would say taste wise though, they're right up about there at the same level. Which for me
the sweet is just different perceptually for me.
For me, I would give this one. I know you said you weren't gonna do this, but I would give this one a slight edge. For me, strictly off the fact that the nose being so different, but then this one comes in and just kicks you. Like you expected the kick with that one.
Yeah.
Didn't really expect it with this one. So that jumps it up a level or two in my book.
But for me, the spice is toned down. It's not as spicy. It's like it's oilier and thicker, but just feels a little turned down and everything.
I always say this, and I don't know if it makes any sense, but to me, this one is like just hitting those high notes.
Yeah.
Like if you're flying an airplane, you're just kind of skipping off the tops of the mountains. Whereas the first one, you'd be like actually climbing up and down the mountain, like you were in the whole thing. Whereas here, you're just kind of skimming the top of each of things.
Everyone on that plane is dead if you're skimming off the top of every mountain you pass.
It depends if they're flying Spirit or not. Right. I'd almost say that one was richer.
Yeah.
But definitely I'm going with your whole buttery, oilier mouthfeel. Well, you are saying this, and you're leaving me behind.
Oh, no.
You drank first on the first 2 of them, and I'm usually the one over here sipping first.
But I didn't finish them before you. That's where you win the race.
Oh, you were hefty on this pour.
Well,
you've been around me too long. You've been pouring like me.
It's tough when I have 8 glasses in a row and I'm pouring from up high. Oh wow, this smells totally different. This I'm not going to give my notes yet on this one. I want to hear what you think on it.
So my immediate adjective here would be dustier.
Yeah,
Like rye, like fresh rye, spicy, old hay, rolled hay, and this is like dusty corn.
I'm getting almost like a tropical fruit note, almost like mango, like a real fleshy, like tropical fruit,
Okay,
like a fruitiness in it.
I know you've had Balcones Lineage before, right?
Probably.
Okay. That is the one bottle that everybody says they get like super duper tropical fruits on there, and I cannot get past the dusty corn and oily leather.
Okay.
Like if you had a feed store inside of a Cavender's Boot City, that's what Lineage tastes to me. But everybody else is like, oh, it's like pineapple and mango and papaya, and I'm like,
papaya.
don't get that at all. I heard someone say papaya one time.
This is much. Yeah, this is like fruitier, but it's not like red. You know, those traditional bourbon fruits I would expect to smell. Red fruits, cherries, plums. But this is like coming through as much more of a tropical fruit for me.
I would say it's a lot deeper in there too.
Yeah, and I get the dusty corn. I'm not getting any hay or rye notes on the nose on this one at all.
No, this is like that. You poured all the feed out of the bag, and you just had that little dust flying up out of it at the end. Oh wow!
I like that one a lot. That one's my favorite one so far.
Wow. Okay. I could go frozen tropical fruit on that one on the taste.
Yeah.
It is. This is just night and day sweeter.
Yeah, it is a lot sweeter, but it's like a rich. It's not a artificial sweetness.
No, it's a real fruit sweetness, but like uber sweetness, like mango, papaya, guava, even. Not near as oily as the second one, and it takes a minute for those legs to show up.
Man, and this one comes through with more baking spice for me. I'm experiencing it like on the very tip of my tongue. It's not as rye. It's not rye spicy. It's but it still has a good mouthfeel. It's just not oily like the second one. But I would say that it's not far behind it.
Oh, there's some spice. I was chasing a note on that one, and then the rye kind of kicked in a little bit and took me off. Cream soda,
like vanilla.
Yes.
Yeah. There's
but like fizzy, like
okay,
good old school like A&W cream soda. Ooh, yeah, I like that one a lot.
That one's good. That for me, that one's definitely
I would say
a soft lead at the moment. I like to come back through. But for me, if I would say these two, seeing air in the front and B's behind me at the moment.
You know me, I'm trying to save enough to blend again at the end.
You don't even have to calculate the proof.
One turkey to rule them all. Oh, wait, I forgot the water. Damn, you are just running through these over there.
This is something that I do a lot at my house on my own private time. I do blinds all the time. I do weeder blinds. Everything tries to be themed. I'll do double blinds where I pull out every bottle and have my wife just grab 4 and I just blind it. Like
this legit is his hobby.
Yeah, it's really fun for me.
But this is also the man that puts together our advent calendars for our group every year. Don't forget about the March Madness, which I think we can have some fun with that one this year.
Yeah, so for the last 3 years, I've done a March Madness tournament with March Madness where I take 16 bottles and blind them down to a winner, which is a lot of fun. Obviously without the channel, it's just been on my own time, but I think we're going to incorporate those tastings into something next year in the spring.
Ooh, idea for that one. We should each have our own conference. You have your lineup and do it. I have mine and do it, and then our number ones are the finals.
I know I need to ask about borrowing some of your bottles because I'm trying to do the bottled and bond theme this year, but I only have like 9 bottled and bonds. So
May cabinet as suit cabinet.
All right. I have a couple of things I might need to borrow.
Ooh.
See, this one almost smells cooler. It's weird. It's weird to assign a temperature to a smell, but it smells cooler to me.
Mentholy. I was gonna go. The first thing that hit me was a little touch of ethanol.
Yeah. No, menthol. Yeah, that's actually a great call out. Like a minty.
Yeah,
There's like a mintiness.
It feels like the Newport cigarettes I used to smoke in
Right.
college.
But see, did those taste like dill? You can identify mint in the menthol.
I don't know.
Let's see. This.
I'm a man that brings more questions than answers to the
Okay.
table.
Okay.
Yeah, I immediately just get some ethanol on that one.
See, this one reminds me of A, but it's a little grassier. It's even more grassy, and
But
yeah.
fresh grass, not cut yet.
Yeah, and it's I don't know. There's something about this one that's not quite landing with me right now.
It's falling kind of flat. It acts like it wants to go different ways, but it just can't get its act together.
I wouldn't be surprised if these were both Wild Turkey 101. Like,
Old and new.
Like the old and new. Because these are very similar to each other, and these two are very different. And
I
so
get behind that one. To me, this one is just so muted, and I get that with
it just has that same building spice experience.
like older stuff. Like honestly, this tastes like it's sat for a while, and it's probably it's probably not even 101 anymore. It's probably had some evaporation on it.
You think so?
It's very possible because I would not put that at very high.
There's some like mocha in the finish though. It actually lingers for a bit. Like I'm still experiencing some spice and some flavor, like some mocha flavors that are coming out here in the finish. We'll see. I mean, the paper will show if I'm a fool in my prediction, but I think that these are going to be the.
I mean, I would almost say like a light coffee bean.
Yeah.
Kind of note.
So I'll come back through because as you taste things, even if you drink some water between, what you drank before does affect your palate for what you drink after. And so what I like to do when I do blinds is I'll go down the blind one way, I'll take just a slight break, and then I'll go back down the other way. And that way, if C was being affected by how B tasted, now I can get an experience on C that's different.
You can grab some gin or vodka over there if you want to cleanse your palate.
No, thank you.
I'm a fount of bad decisions.
Yeah, Mr. Right. 151 or 101.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said it was.
So what's a preliminary ranking for you on the first run through? How would you rank
I would say C is my top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give B the slight edge again, just because the palate and the nose were so far off.
Okay.
And
that's a plus
to me. That's a plus because I like to be surprised.
It's more complex.
I like to be surprised and complex. Like you could hide all that on the nose, but it's gonna show up in the palate. I would like to say that A and D are fairly close, and I think you're probably right. I think that's probably going to be the old new label. I would give the edge to A, so the last one, D. You're getting me confused here.
Yeah.
It's going to be my last one, and I'm even going to say that D is going to be that old label.
Yeah.
Just for that reason. So D is old label, and it's 4. A is new label, and it's 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that B is 2, and that's going to be the Kentucky Spirit.
So then you're guessing the 8 years number
and
one.
And 8 years now. Number 1 at C.
Yeah, so I'm not
lock it in.
I think C is in the lead for me as well, but B is very close. A is close. I like the A better than B, and then D would be in last right now. But let's come back through and let's see if those hold true.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
You go back through and smell them.
I think D and B are real close on the nose, but I'm telling you, That smells proofier than that one.
Oh man, A smells actually really good. A smells real like sweet bready. Anyway, we'll come back. D just has this grassy note. It's just grass. I don't love a grassy note in a bourbon. Some people do, but it's not my favorite.
It's almost a toffee-ish kind of note on A.
Yeah.
And like maybe a cream aspect, like heavy whipping cream or something. Like
Yeah.
I want to say that rich cream is like almost like eggnog, but not
right.
eggnog with the cinnamon and like that kind of that texture and consistency, like it's a thick cream. Mm.
Yeah. See, the spice is just different. There's this experience of the spice is just much more on the exterior of my mouth instead of the top of my tongue. It's definitely a different just feeling, which is very interesting. So I think I can. I mean, we'll find out, but I'm pretty sure that D is going to be in fourth place for me. But I'm wondering if A is going to come back and end up taking it. Because that nose I just had on A was kind of nice. Let's see what B's got going. Ooh. Yeah, B brings almost like a chocolatey note on the nose now, but the palate just feels so muted. It's good, but it's
B?
not. Yeah, I got like a chocolatey note on the nose.
Well, no, you said it's muted, and to me, that was the one that really kind of kicked in when you tasted it.
This is the one that you said it was skimming off the top of everything, right? Instead of going up and down the valleys. It just feels
maybe
less spiky. I don't know. I do like it better than D, but I think I can say.
I think we're safe to say that D is our last.
Yeah, I think D is going to be in last.
D is
place.
our least favorite.
I think we're going to have a different.
C is our favorite
right now, but we're going to see what A has going on. To me, the nose on A just opened up a ton. It's like spiced honey. Ooh. And like I said, like a bread, like a fresh bread with spiced honey on it.
Oh, you know what this kind of smells like? Has your wife ever drug you to that 8 Below bakery in Houston?
No, I don't think she knows it exists.
Oh, I probably shouldn't tell her then.
Yeah, let's leave that. Cut that out. Cut it. No, what is it?
As I edit it out. No, it's literally just a bakery in Houston area. I couldn't even begin to tell you where it is. I want to say it's like I-10 downtown-ish kind of area. But yeah, that's all they do is just like those like sweet breads and just regular loaves of bread. Like it's a full-scale bakery.
Yeah.
But you just kind of go in and it's set up kind of like almost cafeteria style. You get a tray and you just pick all the bread that you want.
Okay.
Yeah,
she would love that place. Yeah, and if I'm being honest, it sounds good to me too.
Oh, it's delicious, but you'll like be dropping $40-$50 on bread before you realize what you've done.
Like Panera. Panera has always been like super crazy expensive for just.
Well, Panera
bread.
at least you get like stuff between the bread.
Yeah.
Here you just get the bread.
I
don't know. With me, I think I'm sticking with my normal. My choice.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna throw a wrench in it.
What are you doing?
I think A's gonna win.
Okay.
A did something. A just I got a
What are you
soft
gonna
spot for spicy and sweet. Like
what are you gonna do with A's the old label? Never
well, I
around,
got that
never to
one
be had
bottle that
again.
you gave me that's unopened at home. I'll just preserve it. Oh man, it just really developed really well.
Yeah, we go back
It
to
really opened up for me. Mm. Yeah, sweet and spicy. You know, if you think about the three main flavors that you can experience in a bourbon: sweet, spicy, or bitter, or oaky. I like balance between all of them, but really, if it's something that does sweet and spicy together really well, that's always going to do well for me. And I think I'm going to go ahead and say for me today, A is in first, so it's going to be A, C, B, D will be my order first to fourth.
I'm gonna go CBAD.
C, B,
I'm gonna
A, D,
stick with my original.
C, B, A. So okay, so
Do we need to write
C.
this down?
No, we got it. All right, so D was the consensus last place for both
Yes.
of us. And then your third is C, B, A. So A is your third.
Yes, but I would say I could be convinced on any given day that my second and third could be easily switched around.
Okay.
And again, it goes back to A delivered on the palate what the nose gave you.
Right.
B hit a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
And I just like the complexity like that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so D. Let's see if I can see here. D. Wow. All right.
Hold on. Do you remember what I said? What I thought D was?
I
thought D was old label.
You thought D was old label, but D is the Wild Turkey 101 8-year.
Really?
Age stated. Is their age stated 8-year for $45? The second most expensive bottle. The single barrel is about $60. So
you realize we just pissed off every Wild Turkey fanboy.
I mean, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But this was the 8-year, and I've had. I mean, obviously, I've drank a lot of this. I didn't drink all of this. I took it to a guys' weekend, but it's just grassy. It's grassy. It's not my fave.
I just felt that it was so muted. Like,
yeah. All right. Do you want to reveal in my order or your order then?
well, this is your idea, so let's go with your order.
So then B, which is your second place.
Yes.
My third place. The turkey label. So the old label.
Really?
B was the old label.
So
that was what was in third for me. Okay. Interesting. So that means C, which was your first place.
Yes.
My second place.
Then you crapped out at the end. And I said
it was in first for me.
I said C is probably going to be
the single barrel.
The single barrel.
You thought it was a single barrel. And it is the new label.
Really?
Right?
Which one? Should be this one.
She wrote all
That's
this.
old.
Yes. She wrote 1855 label. What does that mean?
Well, this one has 1855 on it.
She wrote one that says Wild Turkey 101 turkey label, high rye.
Turkey label high rye. Does it say high rye on it? Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, up here it says high rye. On this. At the top.
Okay, so wait, did we get that one wrong then?
No. So I don't know. 1855 is where she. Oh, right here. She wrote 1855 from right there.
Okay.
See, and this says high rye right there. So
All
yes.
right.
So the new label was C. So Wild Turkey 101 new label was your favorite 101 expression for $25.
And in the running for your favorite. Let's not forget that.
It was in the running for my favorite. It was a close second. And
Which,
Kentucky Spirit, the single barrel, was my favorite. Your third place.
And that was A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, interesting. So I am surprised that the 8-year came in last for both of us. that's the big surprise for me.
I got to be honest with you. The biggest surprise for me is that there was that much difference between all four of these.
Yeah.
Like, honest to God.
Here comes the blend again.
The blend again.
So yeah, I think that there's definitely some variance in the batch that we could taste if our the B was the one that was kind of more rounded and and also had the different flavor and palate experience for you, and that's going to be the old label. And the new label just delivered sweetness in a different way. That's one that I got the tropical fruits on, like the mango and the blended fruits, the blended papaya and Giano, whatever. It's a country, not a fruit, but
Guava.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Is it?
I don't know what happened there.
I mean, I'll get there eventually. I have some to blend as well, but. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully that was informative. Hopefully that was fun. If you stuck with us this long, we appreciate it. Throw a like on the video, subscribe, share it with people, leave a comment. That helps push it to other people. Even if your comment is
critical.
Yeah, if you
tell us we don't know what we're doing, we'll probably agree with you. What you like,
right?
We just drinking.
Or if you tell us in the comments, pecan pie or pumpkin pie. What's your favorite pie for Thanksgiving? Pecan pie or pumpkin pie?
Well, it better be pecan pie, and they better be pronouncing it correctly. Otherwise, I'm liable.
Are you about to get mad at me because I didn't say pecan?
No, it's pecan.
Okay.
I'm about to get mad because you thought that I was going to say that. Pecan.
Yes, pecan pie. Anyway, leave in the comment, pecan or pumpkin, and I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family, and signing out.
Sláinte Mahith.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it! Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.